All right, warriors, do your breathing exercise. 5 seconds, 5 Mississippis. And what I want you to do is reclaim your mind space. Reclaim it, it's yours. It was invaded by a parasite. We need to shake that shit off. We're gonna do it together. Do your breathing exercise and let's make room in that headspace so that we can have some adult conversation without self-conviction. And look, you're going to do that to your damn self, even while I'm telling you not to do it. Every now and again, I need you to catch yourself and put your mind at ease. And remember, I don't know you like that. I ain't here to poke and poke. Yeah, I might every now and again thump on a wound, provide you a solution, and maybe look at it at a different angle so that the puzzle piece fits. You knew it was something, you knew it belonged to that one piece, you just didn't know how. Every now and again when we share, we're just turning it just a smidgen and then fitting it right back in and go, oh, I'll be damned. Call that a golden nugget, an aha moment. Fantastical opportunity. For now, what used to trigger you becomes a fucking lesson. Now when you see it in others, and I know for a fact you feel me, warriors. You feel it right here. You can smile, and it's not a shit-eating grin. Even narcissists can't put 2 and 2 together. But you have this smile, kind of like this, and you can even say this. Oh, you're a character, aren't you? And they have no idea if you know what you know, what you know. You know what I know, what you know? You know what I'm saying? Neither do they. They have no idea, but you know what I'm saying. Oh, let me tell you, it drives them full crazy. Drives them full crazy. Let me tell you something. They operate this way. Take sex and money out of the equation. Sex and money. Remove that out of the equation. Is that person by your side still going to be there through the worst life has to throw at you? Because look, you're going to be provoked constantly from the outside. It needs to be invited into the inside in order to destroy what you both know is good for you. One always falls to temptation. It's the narcissist that will project the blame and say, you threw me into another's arms. You ever heard that one? Oh, you feel me? Look, they're not your ride or die. They're not your problem. What you figured out and what took another narcissist to do was to take that from you to open your eyes to the fact that you were invested in a narcissist. Better find it out sooner than later. And truth be known, stop what the fuck you're doing before you spit your coffee out. Look at me. You already knew that. You did. Stop capping. Look at me. Look at me. Covering your damn mouth, acting like you knew better. You sure did. You're just putting off the inevitable shit. Look, I'm just saying that the place never looked like a home. Never felt like a home. Most of them walls didn't even feel homely. Like family pictures that were changed out often. People excited to come see what's on your walls. Warriors, narcissists think you are their equal. You are just like them. In their world, in the narcissist world, pay attention to this. This is another mango juice spitting moment. You feel me? In the narcissist world, you're just like them, or they're equal. Or you're more betterist and got more game in their world. You understand? In their world, there are those, because in their mind, they're awakened. They are in touch with source. Because they've been operating this way longer than you. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been be able to take advantage of you. You feel me? So in their world, there are those that are enlightened and special, like them. Oh yeah, special, I said it. Short bus, but nonetheless special in their world. Keep in mind, we're talking about narcissists. In their world, they're so special that there are only those that are special like them and those that need to be awakened by them. Until then, they're to be taken advantage of, taught. This is what you're dealing with. It's why don't ever get in an argument with them. Because even if you're right, you'll never one-up them. They're going to be so damn petty, they're going to take it to that lower level. It's not even worth fighting over a parking spot. It makes no sense. They might be just a hair trigger away from, fuck it. I'm going to take as many of these son bitches as I can. They're tired of it. The world's against them, you feel me? It goes from everyone wants to be like them to now nobody gives a shit about me. They can't understand or fathom why. Why would no one want to hang around with them? It went from everyone having this attitude of being threatened by them and their authority or what they have to understanding at the end they were intolerable, insufferable. And they created this. And they did such a great job at it that the narcissist can't even convince others for a do-over. See, I say it all the time, really not to remind you, but just to give you something to laugh at. For the chuthers can grin and do a happy dance and shit. You knew and I knew there ain't a snowball chance in hell that's ever gonna happen. I wouldn't even waste piss water on them. You feel me? If they was on fire? No. I would even impress others to act like I had some sort of sense of empathy toward them, feeling sorry, pity, and I don't. I really don't. For all the bullshittery they do to other people's lives, I can handle it on my end. Yeah, it took some doing, but look, I try to impress others and act like, next time they ever see me would be me looking over the gravestone. No, that'll never happen either. You see, when you bury the living dead, that was the hardest thing to do. And you had to pass that test, warriors. Let me tell you why, because other arrogant narcissists that are going to come in your path are going to have a different approach to you, different skin suit, but the same destructive pattern and personality disorder for self-gratification, and will do and say anything or do and say anyone. Warriors, they look normal. You know that, and I know that. You know what it reminds me? Y'all remember that movie, Frankenstein Jr.? Frankenstein Jr. was crazy funny as shit. Matter of fact, go on YouTube. Check this out. Go on YouTube. Time out. Take a breather. At ease. Power break. Let's do a mental loop, okay? Go into YouTube, search, and type in Frankenstein Jr. abnormal brain, and click on the first two videos and watch those. Freaking hilarious. Abby? Normal. Abby? Normal. Abby normal. That's the brain. Look, it's not for you. Well, you can make all the damn excuses in the world. I did. I said at a time, maybe they got dropped at birth. But then I said, shit, out of all of us, all of them got dropped? Nah. Let me flip the script. Let me be fair. Maybe I was stolen at birth. Or maybe I'm the one that got dropped at birth. I have no idea. Either way, what you need to understand is it's not for us to decide or try and figure out who got dropped, what got dropped, where you stole. The blessing is having this awareness and not being terrified and not embrace it. To not understand how awesome it is to understand that to the narcissist, to all levels of toxicity, when they can't manipulate you, you're feared. You're noticed. You're going to be evaluated totally different on a level of how you operate to dictate how much the narcissist will realize a threat. And understand something. They will only respect what they fear. And what they fear most is somebody or anybody that can expose them for who they really are. Because in their world, it's a domino effect. Vicious. You want to know why? Like shark in a feeding frenzy. Narcissists, when one tumbles, they come in. It's a feeding frenzy on their own kind because they don't want to be affiliated, and it's immediate. You go from hero to zero and get fucked when you're down. No one knows and despises to even hear the story of mortification or ego death. Sends shivers down their spine. They'd rather watch a horror movie. Look, you ever notice how narcissists love to volunteer your time? They're so damn gracious. I'll give you an example. They volunteer your time in this way. Some of them getting commitments right in front of you, on the passerby, whatever, in conversations. If it ain't happened to you, then I'm just letting you know this should happen to me is why I'm sharing it. You feel me? But in passing by, you know what I'm saying? They get in a commitment or whatever, promise somebody something because it was politically correct to offer, and they wanted to look as if they were somewhat chivalrous to impress, and did it in front of you. And then later that day, they give you a call and go, "Hey man, you gonna come over and do the da-da-da-da-da?" You know, and you're going, "Oh yeah, I remember you had that conversation with them. No, I got things to do, man." "Well, you were there with me." I'm going, "Yeah. Yeah, I remember. You volunteered yourself." Sure did. Oh, so it's going to be like that? I said, you know, it's always been that way. Take care, bro. It's a good thing you're doing, though. Take care. Warriors, don't allow anyone to take of your time. Remember, you own this movie script you're writing. Narcissists want to take that from you, and they want to narrate your ending and your eulogy. So warriors, if you strip away sex, if you strip away money, are they your ride and die? Are they going to be there for you? Only the ride and die deserves and earned by actions to ride in those shadows. The rest, you see, they don't want to do the work. No. No, you see, they just want to show up at the end of the race, and they want to be rewarded for applauding. Oh shit, no. Look, having the ability to have self-control, warriors, is going to be key. And let me tell you, the military saved a lot of our lives. Combat warriors know what it is to go without that self-gratification appetite, because being engaged in combat or in warfare or in training, constantly training and regimenting, doesn't give you time for the luxury of thinking about getting laid. Shit, let me tell you, being in combat, you ain't last thing you're thinking about is whipping that thing out and choking your chicken. Warriors, combat veterans understand what it is to have self-control. In fact, I dare say that it's not a factor or a weapon in a narcissist arsenal to use against these kind of people. Men or women serving in uniform know what it goes to go without, and having self-control and knowing how to fill that space with things that are going to benefit you so that you can have a life in the long run. So warriors, 95% of the battle is self-control. It's paramount. It's going to save your damn life. Read my lips. You get a grip on that shit, and now you can observe without absorbing and pay attention more betterister. Because no one at this point in your life has stuck with you to prove themselves to be a ride or die, have they? I'm waiting. When your voice fell silent, warriors, who answered your loudest scream ever? That war cry. Who came? That's what I fucking thought. Now listen to me. Come in closer. I'm pretending I have a button rushing going, right? Coming closer. Is this or is? Okay, zoom outer wrist. Zoom sider wrist. Other side of wrist. Okay. No bullshit. Look. Know this. Narcissists are going to be the first. It's part of the rules of engagement. They're going to be the first to try and mend a bridge, to share some chisme with you. Firsterist and the chisme, the secretos, the secrets they're wanting to share with you, is going to be shit you already know. And it's going to be like, and they're wanting to switch sides real quick. What I want you to understand is this. They were key player and stood to benefit the Narcissists. For your destruction. What they're hoping is that you believe the lie of lies. Keep your friends closer and your enemies closer. Is this? No. Look at me. You blow the fucking bridge up. Come in more closer, is this? Because I can't no more. I ran out of picnic table. Blow the bridge up. You got no business entertaining ignorance and narcissism. You got lives to change. But first, let's do you, boo-boo. Oh, zoomer outerists. I'm gonna start a talk trend, TikTok trend. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. All right, y'all. Get out there and own it. Hey, thanks for this badass walk on the beach. This fits in the rain. It finna rain, yo. It finna rain. For real, though. Because the birds, these martins are going nuts eating the bugs. So it's going to come a good storm. Hopefully the waves are going to kick up. We need some real waves. It's about time. Pray for waves. Thanks for all of your support, warriors. Thanks for being there for each other. Truthfully. And those of you visiting Amazon.com Chico wish list for para mí way. ¿Qué onda? Hey, I appreciate that. I really do. It's so cool. And I like I said, more than anything, for you supporting each other, building that confidence up to get the fuck off the couch, and realizing how proud you should be of yourself, truly, to have come this fucking far. Your self-motivator. Of course, it's in Narcissist's best interest as a collective, without knowing each other, to want to tear you down. You got this, warriors. It's why you've gotten as far as you have. Look at you. Kicking ass and shit. Ooh, you better stop it. Stop it. It's never goodbye, warriors. Always until next time. It's been an honor. Now keep your asses on your path. Remember, just because you're on liberty don't mean every now and again you got to report back. Muster, get in the ranks, and teach and lead the newbies. They get the butterflies. You know what I'm saying. Fighting these heathens. Don't forget to every now and again come back and share. Share that fighting spirit. It's never goodbye. It's always until next time, warriors. Namaste.
Jesse, what are you doing today?
We're gonna skydive today.
We're gonna
Leap of faith.
Leap of it. Hey, that's what this is.
Doing it for the tribe, the warrior tribe.
Do you know how high we're going? Did they tell you?
14,500.
Close. 14,500 feet. Yep. And then we're gonna be falling at
a high rate of speed.
very fast. We're gonna be falling very fast. We're gonna be falling at 120 miles an hour.
Sweet.
Have you ever gone that fast before?
No, I have not.
Okay, are you ready to go that fast?
I'm ready.
Okay.
We're gonna do it today. You got my back.
Yep. Oh, I'm gonna get your face, but you know your TI will have your back.
All right.
What made you want to skydive? What brought you here today?
Facing fear.
Yeah? Are you afraid of heights?
Facing fear head on. No.
No.
I'm afraid of not trying new
Hey.
opportunities.
There you go.
I'm afraid of living in the woulda, shoulda, coulda, and I'm not gonna do it. Lead and live by example.
There you go. You heard it here first from Jesse. All right, you ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Woo!
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat.